Good morning. This is Adam from the Longview Public Library. I'm going to show you how to log your reading on Beanstack for our summer reading club, for logging your reading online for our challenges. So the place we're going to start is our Longview Public Library website on our homepage here. And so if we go up to the Children's tab, I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to scroll down to the Summer Reading Club box. Click on that. And then there's this big Imagine Your Story banner that says Summer Reading Club, and it says register online. Even if you're already registered, this will take you to the right website. So what's the rule? 3 clicks and you're there. Well, here we are. This is the Beanstack landing page. If you want to come straight here, that's this URL up here, the LongviewTexas.Beanstack.org. And then I can come up to this yellow button here, and I'm going to click on that to sign in. So here is where you just put in your email address that you set up when you registered. If you still need to do that, there is another handy video on our website for how to do that. But we're using an account we've already made, so we're going to just go ahead and sign in. And it's going to take us to this homepage. If you've participated before and you have other challenges that you've done with this reader or on this account, then you might go to a page that shows you all of those challenges, shows you a current challenge and past challenges, and wants you to return to this page. And so if you get where you see Imagine Your Story SRC 2020 and then return to this challenge, just click on that and you'll end up here. And this is kind of the landing page for your account, and it shows you the weekly reading challenges, and then it goes through some information here. And that's just telling you what your goal is to meet these reading challenges. That's kind of the bread and butter of our program here. And for my reader, he's in the 6 to 12 age range, and so his goal is to read 15 minutes every day or 105 minutes a week. And so if I scroll down here and look at these badges, they're grayed out because I haven't earned them yet. But if you look at all of their descriptions, they say to read 105 minutes between certain dates. So today is Tuesday, June the 9th. This first badge is starting yesterday, June 8th, which was a Monday, and it goes through the following Sunday, the 14th. And all the rest of the badges are the same way. They start on Monday, they go through Sunday. So I'm going to show you how to log reading for this first badge here. And we're going to use this big yellow button at the top that says log reading and activities. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then it's going to show me, do I want to log minutes or activities? Now for the reading badges that we were just looking at, we need to log our reading, and that's going to be in minutes for this age group. If I was in another age group that is 5 and under, they log books. So if your children or your readers on your account are in that age group, then you'll see books and activities. But for junior, like I said, it's 6 to 12, so we're going to log minutes. And then I'll show you activities a little later on. So we're going to click here, and it's going to take us to this calendar here. And at the top, it is just warning us this is going to junior's profile. If you have multiple readers on your account, then this is just a good little way to show you that this is for junior, not for Daisy or whoever your other kids are. And we want to make sure that we are logging for the right readers. So if I log, I can go for today, the 9th. I can go to any past day. I can go backwards in the calendar to previous months. But if I go to the future, my cursor changes a little bit. You can barely see it there on the Chromebook, but it changes to a little fist with a slashed out symbol over it. And that's because I can't click on these days. I can't log reading that hasn't happened yet. I can go to the past, and it'll see the little dot there. And I can go for today, but I can't go for the future. Now, important to know is we do our challenge drawings every week right at the end of the week. So if you go to a previous week and log that reading to earn that badge, you can do that, but the drawing will already be over. You'll have missed the raffle. We'll talk about that a little more here in a minute whenever we earn the badge. So we're going to log for today, and that's where the dot's going to show up. And I'm going to log, let's say Junior got up early this morning. We're at 120 minutes, and you can type that as 2 hours. You can type it as 120 minutes. Once you click off of it, it's going to adjust to the format that it wants. And these next two blanks are optional. This is where I can put in the book that he read. There are tools in Beanstack to keep track of all the books that you've read since you made the account, to keep track of what you've read for a given challenge. And this title and author blank will help you keep track of that. But you don't have to do that to earn the badge. I'm going to go ahead and type in this book, Hatchet, and once it gets enough of the information, it shows that option there, Hatchet by Gary Paulson. If I click on that, it automatically brings that up, and it'll be able to bring up cover art in my reading log and all that fun stuff. So once I've got everything entered, I can click this yellow button at the bottom, log. And there it is. I hit my 105-minute mark. I exceeded that, and so it's unlocked this badge, A Venture Away. And it's going to show which badge I earned, what I needed to do for it. It shows the date range there, shows that I read 105 minutes, and then it shows this reward. This is a little different than we've done at our library in the past. Instead of coming up to the library every single week, every time you earn a badge, we're going to enter you guys into a drawing, and then if you win that drawing, we'll contact you so that you can come to the library and pick it up. You can use our curbside service, you can come into the library and pick it up, whatever is most comfortable and easiest for you guys. Okay, so now that it highlighted here, I'm going to click out of that badge, and if I wanted to do some more logging, I could do that here. If I wanted to maybe log previous days, or if I wanted to wait until Friday and log all my reading from throughout the week and just let that be my weekly ritual, that's totally fine. But I'm done with logging. I reached my goal for this week, so I'm going to click on this X here, and that's going to take me back to my landing page. So now if I scroll down and look at these badges again, there's that badge that I earned, and it's highlighted, it's in color, and so that can be an attractive incentive for kids if you want to let them do their logging and see their progression. And it gives you a really good illustration of, what have I earned. You can also go to your badges tab up here, or to your earn badges tab here, and you can see your badges that way. So another badge that I can earn is my activity badge. And if I look at it on the activity badges tab, you see that there's one badge, and that's for all summer. So we have this long list of activities that you can do throughout the summer. Once you complete that list, you'll earn another badge. And same thing, it'll enter you into a drawing opportunity, and that'll be at the end of the summer. If you want to knock it out all in one week, that's great. And we'll do the drawing at the end of the summer. If you want to spread it out, that's great too. So to log those, you'll do the same thing. Click on this yellow button, and instead of minutes for reading, we're going to go to activities and click on that. And then here's our big list. It shows here that there are 18 activities to complete, and I'll just go through and I can check some of these off. Maybe I watched the Storytime video posted on our Facebook page and came up and got some materials from the library to do a craft, or I watched our Crafty Kids video and got our materials for that and made a craft. Maybe when I was reading my book, I read to a family member or a friend. Let's say Junior's in the kitchen baking something, and then I listened to a new song when I watched Music and Movement yesterday, and I watched all these activities, these virtual library programs, and so I can check that off as well. And then once I get up to the top of the page, it's going to show me that I've completed 5 of my 18 activities already. Once I finish that whole list, it'll pop up and show me the badge, just like it did with the reading badge, and that'll be reflected on my account, and I'll be entered into that drawing. Okay, and so there's my progress for my activity badges. And go back to this overview page, and then the last thing I want to show you guys is this tab here, and this is your current reader. So whoever selected there, if I click this drop down menu, you can see that Junior is the only reader on my account, but maybe since you made your Beanstack account, there's a new reader in your household, and so you want to add a reader. So you can click on that there, and you'll go through the same registration process as we showed in our other video, as you did when you made the account, and you can add readers onto that account, and then you'll use the drop down menu to kind of go through and choose which reader you're logging for. So whoever's name you see at the top of the menu there when you're not clicked on it is when you click this yellow button, who it's going to log for, and it'll show you that little warning, this is applying to that person's account. If you ever need to edit their information, if you need to edit, how old they are or what school they go to, anything like that, then you can do that in the Edit Reader tab there. And again, that's going to apply to whoever is written there. And that is it. That's how you log your reading for our program. If you guys have any questions, feel free to call the library at 903-237-1345 to get the children's desk. And happy reading, and thanks for signing up for our programs.